Is there a long accepted norm in traditional education that just simply doesn't work anymore?
We have schools within walking distance of here and all over the country here in the US that really were designed for a very different time and also for a very different purpose. And yet, with all of the other changes in every other part of our lives, and every other sector of the economy, that design has held very, very stable. And yet, today's young people are the most diverse, connected generation in history. And we're sending them into classrooms, into school buildings every single day that were actually built for our great-great-grandparents in the world that they lived in.
And I think one of the basic premises of traditional education is really flawed and no longer relevant, and what it is basically is a very punitive system that rewards test takers and people who are really good at memorization and rote learning and coloring within the lines, and does very little to promote even the idea that people could choose what they wanted to learn. I think in school, you know, when you're just listening to a lecture and you're there and you're trapped and you already know something or you can't keep up or you're way ahead, you know, it's just not a very flexible system, where online is much, much better at that. And what I'm an advocate of is something called the flipped classroom, where, you know, students get the information and do the studying in their own time and then come to school and have discussions and projects and actually do things and put that information and apply it.
This is an opportunity, instead of us having prescriptive learning and curriculum that's defined for people, we can actually build a curriculum around the collective intelligence of all people and leverage social media to be able to share knowledge out and pull experts in to actually create that collective intelligence that can be much more powerful than any one individual or any one company or program defining what reality is or what learning needs to be.